Boo-doo-doo. And we're back in the right spot. No more Jordy LaForgin. Anyway, friends, it's Drew from Not Ideal Gaming. Welcome back to Mandatory Mondays in Returnal. One of my favorite things to do. I do it every asterisk Monday. Took last week off of streaming just to rest up, kind of de-stress. But I'm very happy to be back in the Tower of Sisyphus to potentially do a new PB run. You never know. For the uninitiated, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Follow me on Twitch. Like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. But Mandatory Mondays is... So the Tower of Sisyphus is a never-ending mode. It's score-based. And Mandatory Mondays means that every time an enemy drops a weapon or there's an unlocked chest, I have to switch my weapon. And we see how far we can go. I believe 2 weeks ago I got another PB. So we're going to see what's going on here. Am I going to be rusty? So far it looks like maybe. But also, you never really know with the tower. You never know. Sometimes the tower's nice, sometimes the tower's really brutal. But, you know, this is a way for me to kind of de-stress, have some fun on a Monday, and see where we can get. So you can see 32878 is the current PB. My PB before that was 28 something, so we beat it by 4 million, which was awesome. We'll see. I might be a little rusty. Yo, Moncher, what's going on? Good to see ya. We're jumping back into Mandatory Mondays, as we do on Mondays. We got some booby traps. Yeah, I finished Stellar Blade. Loved it. For those of you who are into action games, would recommend. I did all 3 endings. I did New Game Plus. I did Hard Mode. I did all that nonsense. Well, that was unnecessary. But it was a lot of fun. It was the kind of game where I couldn't wait to play it again. I put on Twitter a little while ago that having to do another full playthrough for a platinum is not really my jam usually. But I was having so much fun that I did not want to stop. Oh no! I certainly hope you're alright. What's funny is my father just had a hedge trimming accident. And he cut a portion of his finger off. He's alright. Oh boy. But that can certainly be gnarly. It reminds me of, there were old RPGs that used to be able to play with one hand. Where L1 would be the confirm command. Ooh, so it's the full thing. Is there any... Ooh, and there's no dash. Back in the day, back in my day, when all you needed was the D-pad and the L1 button. Phantom Limb right out of the gate. Heck yeah. Just kind of playing with fire there for... Good thing I had a shield. Crud. But we did get the sidearm. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to just having some fun. Where'd you go? There you are. having some fun. Mandatory some Mondays. Alright, let's see what we got here. Are these gonna be no negative effects? They are. Obelite Collection Radius or Alt Fire? I think Obelite Collection Radius. So let's get rid of this one. Oh, very cool. I didn't even know that they had novels. I've been getting back into reading recently, though. My lady's friend recommended a book called Leech, which was very interesting. And it's been a while since I just, like, took someone's book recommendation and just, like, bought it immediately. Oh, very cool. Yeah, I'm not as familiar with a lot of, like, Elder Scrolls lore. I played Skyrim. I never beat Skyrim. Oh, I can't connect these. Ooh, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get rid of what I have. I'm gonna get all these Obelites. Then I'm going to take this one and get rid of this one as well. And then I'm gonna take the salvage one. 50% chance to find better salvage with no negative effects? Heck yeah. Oh, hello. Just you and me, huh? I haven't even been paying attention to what my alt fire is. Resin enhancer, too. Skyrim has some pretty cool lore. I think I put, like... My problem with those big open games is I get so... And a resinous shield already? I get so distracted by just the freedom of it that I'll just kind of walk around and mosey, and then I'm 25 hours in and I've done, like, one main quest. That's my problem with those games. But, I mean, I think that's kind of part of the fun. Like, GTA 5, I played, like, half the story, maybe. Because I just got distracted with just, like, chilling in the world. That was that whole room, really? But, you know, I kind of like those vibey kind of games. There we go. And there ain't nothing wrong with buying a game and not finishing it. There's so many games coming out these days that it's kind of hard to like sit down and actually finish a game. I appreciate it when a game is like not outrageously long. Since we're early, let's take Execution Rush. I say as I played like 90 hours of Final Fantasy Rebirth on stream. You and a lot of people. That is, I feel like that's a game that's pretty notorious for being a time sink. But like I said, I mean, there's just so much to do in that world. And plus they've re-released that game, what, like 20 times? It's been on like 3 separate console generations. Hollow Seeker was serrated and waves, that's good. I have 3 keys already and I'm still in phase 1. Wow. Oh, because I think I got 2 Pyleoids and I got the 1 room that had a key in it. Oh yeah, for sure. That one's like the super realistic medieval one. Well, the combat's supposed to be super realistic anyway. I'm trying to think if there are any... I mean, Shadow of the Erdtree for Elden Ring, obviously, I'm really looking forward to. I'm actually going into the DLC on New Game Plus 2. Oh, wow. I know that when it first came out, when Kingdom Come first came out, people, like, really loved it. So obviously it's connecting with people. Where are you? Oh, of course you have a shield. So yeah, and you know, the beauty of a sequel is people can say, okay, what worked and what didn't from the first one. Spit Maw with Narrow Maw and Explosive, that's not bad actually. So hopefully they can add some kind of quality of life stuff, and... Look at this Spit Maw. That thing's... Yeah. Kinda hit you with the Palpatine. Is the Palpatine doing no damage? What? If anything, it wasn't doing half as much damage as just the regular narrow shots. Get wrecked, Algos. Yeah, Palpatine did, like, no damage there. That was weird. Our blades disappear faster. That's not bad. About 500,000. Oh, wow. Well, I certainly do enjoy... God of War Ragnarok did that. God of War Ragnarok was about twice as big. But, you know, I mean, when you put out a really great product... Shield Vial, boo. You gotta one-up it for the sequel, for sure. Ah, gotcha. That makes sense. Well, I mean, that's another cool thing, though, is once you know, studios and distributors and stuff get confidence in your product, then they can give you the money to do what your vision is, which is always good. I see another weapon. This one has Palpatine, too. Is it another Spit Maw? Well, I gotta get rid of it anyway. Oh, no, and I have to get rid of this! Oh, that stinks. Serrated and Portal Beam, that's good, actually. So this is Silver Lattice and then Reactive Stabilizers. I think... Avoid being knocked down, for sure. Alright, alright. Yeah, but I'm trying to think, other than Shadow of the Erdtree, if there are any upcoming releases I'm really excited about. There aren't, like, a ton that have release dates. Lots of the games that I'm excited about are probably coming out in, like, 2025, 2026. Like, Dragon Quest XII, I'm outrageously excited about. But there's, like, no information other than it's going to be an M-rated game. Kingdom Hearts 4 has got to be at least 2 years away. Shadow of the Erdtree I'm really excited about, which comes out in, like, 3 weeks. But I actually, after Shadow of the Erdtree, I think I'm going to do Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 on stream. With maybe a game, maybe like a shorter game in between. I'm excited because I've never played... I played Sekiro, played Bloodborne, played Elden Ring. So I've played like all of these FromSoft games. It's gonna be hardcore. And I'm gonna do it on New Game Plus 2. So I'm probably gonna get absolutely wrecked. But to prepare for it, I jumped in on New Game Plus 2 with my like character that I have 130 hours in, and I took down Melania. So I was like, okay, if I can take down Melania with this character on this difficulty, then I can do the DLC. But I'm sure the whatever endgame boss for the DLC is going to be just a whole new level of difficulty. I'm excited about it, though. Yeah, when it comes to FromSoft games, I always tell people to play Bloodborne first. I haven't played the Dark Souls games, but I've heard a lot of people like talk to them, or seen a lot of breakdowns, stuff like that. Bloodborne kind of teaches you how to enjoy the other games more, is what I've heard. And I started with Bloodborne. Oh, you. And Bloodborne is one of my favorite games of all time, as I've said many times. But that's also a lot of people's, if not favorite game, favorite FromSoft game. Let's do that. Sekiro's tough, because it's not one where, like, Sekiro of all of them is the ultimate, like, get good game. Oh, I missed the weapon, didn't I? Because since you can't, like, upgrade your weapon or anything, I mean, you kind of can a little bit, but it really is just learning the boss patterns. Like, that's it. But I will say, because of that, Sekiro gave me the most sense of accomplishment when I would beat the bosses. Like, I remember finding Lady Butterfly, and you're not supposed to fight her the second you can fight her, because you can get to her super early, but I was absolutely determined. I was like, this boss is not going to defeat me. And so I think I spent like 4 or 5 hours learning that fight. And when I got that final hit on her, oh my god. It was just like pure euphoria. Oh hi. Oh hi. I really didn't want you to defeat me there. There we go. Sekiro's one I actually haven't played in a really long time. I definitely did all the endings for that one, and it's wild because my first time through was like 40 hours or something. And then my second time through was around like 10 maybe. My third time through was like 4 hours or something. Just like barreling through. You didn't hit me, did you? Ooh, you did. Get wrecked. Nice. So Dark Souls 3 is the only one of those that I have not played. But I have the platinum for all the other games. Those are games. And Bloodborne, I even did the BL4 run. Demon Souls, I forgot I played that as well. I'm remembering Cocoon already. Jeez. But Demon Souls, I played the PS5 version. I can't afford the protection? Crud. Which I heard is basically the same, just coat of paint. Ooh, Oscillator, boo! I did not get the platinum for Demon Souls. Because I think I just played through it one time. Oh, Oscillator stinks! Everybody has a shield, and I have proximity mine. Gross! Everybody has a shield! Get this shield nonsense out of here! I like Demon Souls, though. I mean, it was definitely different. And you could see how it was, like, starting the Souls formula. But I heard Dark Souls is where they really kind of hit their stride. So I'm excited to play the 3 Dark Souls games. Ah, the oscillator stinks so bad. Or that. Alright. What a weapon dropped. Sidearm dropped. We're at 1.8. That's not bad. I would love to get to phase 8 if we can. That would be lovely. Ooh, charge and burst. And those guys are everywhere. Nonsense. Just because I don't feel like dealing with you. I should have gone the other way to save some time. Hi! Buddy. Get them nice and meleeed. Pylon driver. First pylon driver we get to keep. Yeah, I know a lot of people didn't like Demon's Souls because, I mean, talk about being like, whoa, 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 whoa. It definitely is. I think what I've heard is a little too open with what you can do. There's a lot of kind of confusing elements to it. Recharging response, boo. And not that it needed, like, hand-holding, but just, like, a little bit more proficiency. That's not bad. Ooh. Reduce protection. Ooh, gross. Rather that detach than have permanent less protection. No thanks. We want more protection, not less protection. Yeah, but I kind of prefer... When I play those Soulsborne games, I definitely prefer to play like melee only, so I don't use any magic or anything, and I definitely don't use a shield. And it seems like the first couple of games were kind of encouraging you to use a shield a little bit more, and that is just not my playstyle at all. I'm definitely more about dodging and just doing a lot more damage quickly, like taking the boss out as quickly as I can. Oh, he dropped a health! Crud! Get wrecked! Oh, nice. I found one weapon that I really loved in Elden Ring, and it was, you got it from one of the Everjails. And it was like a beast, it was like a long curved sword. And I upgraded the heck out of that, and then I got the Frost Axe. But I think I got it like after they patched it, so it wasn't as powerful. But I tend to not even use a lot of, like, skills. No, it wasn't the falchion. It was, some kind of, like, beast, curved sword, something. It was really long, and I could jump and do an R2, and it had really great range. And also, if you do a bunch of jump R2s, then you can break boss's poise really easily. Like, Melania is really hard to break her poise, but you can break her poise with jump R2s. Get wrecked! Oh, nice. I use dual katanas. Elden Ring, one of my favorite weapons is the twin blades. If you dual wield the twin blade, it is so powerful. Man, this thing is... Oh, I got hit, bro. This thing is ripping Algos. I'm very interested to see the new weapon types that they're bringing in. Like, there's some kind of, like, melee monk thing that looks really cool. But if they have a more powerful twin blade in there, I'm gonna be all over that. Protection augment, yes please. Your adrenaline enhanced. Wait. Shield vial. Can I get a Sylphian vial, please? Can I get a Sylphian vial? Alright, so we're at 3 million after 2 phases. That's not bad. Greatly increases pools of acid. Ew. Reduces protection. Ew! Oh, I hate pools of acid, but reduces protection. They really want me to take that, and I'm just not gonna take it. Give me my shots back! Somebody's behind me, really? There you are. Stop it! Oh, man, I thought I was gonna be able to get away from that. I've gotten hit so many times in this room. Get owned. Yeah, when I was playing Millennia with dual katanas, I was like, should I switch back to my twin blades? But her katana, like that pod, let's go! Her katana I used against her because the reach is just insane. So I would be able to get in a few extra hits on her when I wouldn't with any other weapon. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. I see you, buddy. Oh, I see both of you. Increase dash cooldown, no! Oh, but it's already gone. Good. Oh, and we're done with the room? Okay. That room was a nightmare, though. And I don't have any Sylphium vials. Oh, hi. Wow. Wow, my portal rot was just taking out everybody in that room. Hey, late. Get out. Hi, buddy. I see a gun somewhere. It's up here. It's in the air. Can't get it. It's in the air. Good thing we got a ton of keys. Although enemies, I haven't gotten any protection upgrade. Well, I got the one. Hopefully that helps. Any more health, like, whoa. The Healy room would be very nice. Sylphium vial would be very nice. Here's a couple Sylphium vials. Thank you. Let's just go ahead and use one. Just to be safe. Just to be safe. Yeah, honestly, I'd be happy with like 15 to 20 million. Since I took last week off. And you really never know with the tower. You really never know. Celine, you gotta move, girl. Ooh, that's not bad. Expanding and fourth shard. Pop shields. Where are we going? Okay. Things are gonna pop up right next to me, aren't they? Yep. Let's get the heck out of there. Oh boy. Come back to me! Hey, buddy. And it missed. Nah, not worth it. I'm already stressed out. Although, I will say, like, some of my best runs, I've been really stressed out with, so you really never know. There we go. Now we're in business, baby. Wow. Get owned, everybody. Sure. This thing is extracting some obolites up in here. My... Get wrecked. Our multiplier took a hit there. I think we lost 2. Something like that. Yeah, my PB run, man. Our multiplier got up to like 87, something like that. Something nuts. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Adrenaline coolant is good. I don't know if I want to pay for it, though. Ah! Carbine, no leech rounds, boo. Oh, no sweat, Muncher. I appreciate you, appreciate you hanging out. I hope your hand gets better. Hand injuries can always be super gnarly because... especially if it's, like, on a place that you're using all the time. Dude, fine. And he avoided it! What a legend! What a legend. Come on, buddy. You didn't even drop anything cool. Speed bonus, though. Crushing it. I need to pick up a parasite, heal yourself. Yeah, we're gonna take this one. Let's go. Man, we're still on phase 3 and stuff is already hitting us like a truck. Not ideal. Yeah, boy. Let's get behind this wall. Give us some breathing room. Just absolutely murk all those dudes. Hi. And you didn't drop anything cool. Thank goodness for all our keys, though. Just give me your keys. I do not like... I mean, I don't have the blown nightlight, so it's not like we need full health, but I don't like not being at full health. Did I use mine? I guess I used my Sylphium Bile. I guess thing with this hardened. Get wrecked. Ooh, mama. It's my Resonant Shield. Resonant Shield is such a good early artifact to get. I remember we were doing really, really well, and I didn't have Resonant Shield, and my run just ended, like, out of nowhere. We're still not max for fish. Let's remedy that presently. Pyro Shell. Love a good Pyro Shell. Blub, 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 blub. Just gotta throw that one at the end. It's a little smaller. My item sound effects have already stopped? in phase 3, crushing it. Oh, full Healy room and a shield. Thank you. Thank you, little roots. So now we have 3 active shields. I like that. I like that. Yeah, big. Oh, hi. Get simmered. Whoa, hi. Did not see that. Yeah, we'll pick it up just because we're not. Speaking of which, we have 4 open slots. Simmering Explosion is so dang good. How are you still alive? Get out. Look at that simmer. Oh, that's how we do it, baby. That is how we do it. Get that nonsense out of here. We want the health. Wound Seekers we didn't have before. Lost a little bit of multiplier, worth it for the Wound Seekers. Pop a simmer. Ooh, hi. Is that secondary explosion on that as well? I'm trying to simmer you. Whoa, hi. I thought I got him before. Apparently not. We're already at 5 mil. Oh, I have to get rid of this weapon for Algos. Crud. That stinks. This weapon would have absolutely melted Algos. Spit Moth, Narrow Maw, Acid Clouds, and Explosive. That's actually not bad. It's not great. It's not great. It's not fire quickly. Gotta take this first phase out quick. Not like everyone. There we go. One clip was about a fifth. I'm gonna save the alt fire for the next phase. Come on, baby. Oh, I hate this attack. I hate that attack. Got a kitty coming out screaming at me. Are you screaming directly into the microphone? Oh, there was just so much. There we go. Man. Why don't you come over here and stop yelling directly into the microphone? Oh, I have to, three Algosses, and this is my first hydration break. No wonder I was feeling a little parched. Why don't you come over here and don't mess with the camera though, please. Don't mess with the camera, please. Why don't you lay down? Put your kitty tail in my face. Kitty tail. Fabricator pod. Protection, yes, please. Excuse you. Can you come over here? Ooh, Sylphium Vial, I'm buying it. Thank you. Hi. Eh. Eh. Kitty break. Oh, golden coil and I can't afford it, crud! Okay. Let's rock this joint! Well, we're at phase 4, so... Disgorgers are officially on the table. Nah, let's just pop it and keep the interference here. Clan Lobber with Portal Rot. I do enjoy Portal Rot quite a bit. It's not blown Nightlight. Still have 2 slots left. We still need Fractal Nail. We need, what else do we need? A whole bunch of nonsense. Oh, I'm maxed out on health. Not sure when that happens. Get wrecked, buddy. Oh, hi. Let's get the hay out of there. I am so over... Oh, there was a gun! Crud. Darn it. I was severely distracted. I mean, we would have had to get rid of it right here anyway. But... Oh boy. You know what we can get rid of is our resin enhancer. Destroyed. We don't have pulsating mass, so... Hollow Seeker, Portal 3, Retarget 3, Serrated 3. This is a really good Hollow Seeker. And it doesn't have... Dang... Proximity Mine. Man, the regular shots for this do, like, no damage. Look at that. Look at all that damage I'm not doing. Get rid of everybody's shields. Somebody's behind me? Oh. Get wrecked. Buddy. Ah, my multiplier! I already have a Resonant Shield, so I'm going to leave that health. These rooms are relentless. This is also a tough room. Just waiting for counter on hit. Okay, so you're a shieldy boy. That shield nonsense out of here, buddy. Just death from a distance with this weapon. That is one good thing about, like, something like this type of Hollow Seeker that has portals or pylon driver, is you can basically fire at the enemy and then hide, and it'll just continue doing damage at them. Which, especially in the later phases, is so good. Kind of give it a little scooch. Bit of a scooch. You know what? We don't need any of this stuff, so we can just get Gobelites. Because we already have a Resonant Shield. We already maxed out on Profish, and melee cooldown increased. Just now saw that. Yeah, we have max health. We have max per fish. One of our parasites, though, is max health. So if we replace that one, that might not be ideal. Who we got? Higher Shell Sticky, Auxiliary, and Anti-Grav. That's pretty good. Woo, and it fires quick. Love me a good fast-firing Higher Shell. Let's try not to be cheeky. As I usually am. Yeah, boy. There's my fractal nail. Found it. Yeah, I think after my stream tonight, I'm gonna watch Godzilla -1. I've heard so many good things about it, and it just hit Netflix. Hello? That wasn't the one I wanted to do, but fine. Let's get the heck out of here. What is... I need to get rid of one of you. There we go. Man, you're just copycatting. What a legend! What an absolute legend. Dodged my melee by warping out of there. Good on you, buddy. Good on you. Gotta get to the other one. There we go. Hello? Where is everybody? Okay, they're chasing me. Here we go. I know there's some big boys here. Oh, it's you. I want to get rid of the small boy. There we go. Get the health. I did get the health. Okay, good. Still have a bunch of shields. This weapon is just wrecking fools. Too bad I have to get rid of it. Always have to get rid of the weapons you love. Every time. Here's my golden coil. What up? Golden coil is especially good for late game. I have 826 right now. Holy moly. Returnal coolant would be nice. But we do have the golden coil now, so we'll wait to see if we can get that for free. Because we do have some stuff we can destroy, too. Like this nonsense. This nonsense. This nonsense. So we have 3 we can get rid of. Dude, this is Doombringer. Nice. Talk about a set it and forget it weapon. Oh boy. Hi. Let's just put that between those. How many enemies are in this room? Holy moly, dude. Why aren't you dead? Why aren't you dead? I happen to know that Doombringer bounces off of these guys, unless you hit them in the face, so... Woo! Baby! Ooh, baby! Let's go. Oh. Nice. I think I just barely missed that pool of acid there. Yowza! Alright, I still already have a resonant shield, so... Coil spine. Large chamber. Boo! We want less chambers. We want single chamber. There we go. So this thing has an enhanced charge, I want to say. Because the charge on this takes forever. Heck yeah, large Sylphium Vial. Let's go. Sick. Knock him down once, and then take him out. Let's get the heck out of there. This is a lot. Where are you, buddy? Oh, you're stuck, aren't you? Let me just unstuck you real quick. At 8. Wait, what? Oh, it's the Disgorger. I'm getting distracted. I'm getting distracted. Okay, another Disgorger. We have 11 Disgorgers. Not bad. Soon to be 12. Yeah, if you can get this thing charged up and hit the enemy, I mean, this thing hits like a truck, but... I must have taken a lot of hits in that last room. Which is fine. Man. Hello? Okay, so what do we got? Carbine with fine perks, I guess. Of course, you have a dang shield. Get wrecked. Buddy. You gonna appear next to me? Yeah. This room has ended my run so many times. I don't know what it is about this room. Is that another carbine? No, I just didn't pick it up. Oh, you're still alive. Are you underneath? Dagnabbit. I can't get to you if you're underneath. At least this room doesn't have a multiplier thing. Come on up, buddy. There you go. Whew. I can't remember the name of that perk. Slug Shot. Slug Shot is what it is. Slug Shot is very good. Takes away the weakness of a shotgun. That's Silver Lattice and something. Ooh, full auto replicating hits. Working on Critical Rockets 3? Whoa! Let's do this one. And then we gotta get rid of something, right? Yeah, let's get rid of Energy Manipulator nonsense. You're garbage. And I think I'm like 2 enemies away from getting this perk. Oh boy. Oh, my kingdom for an interference sphere! Get wrecked. Oh, and are you countering on hit? I don't like that one bit. No thank you. No thank you. Speaking of no thank you. Nope. None of that. What a nonsense room. I got hit a bunch. Still have a shield though. Somehow. Nerve it. I see the weapon. I don't want to get the weapon, but I see it. Man, is this not as good as what I just had. Holy moly. Oh, we're at the boss. And I get to get rid of this Dreadbound, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Pyroshell with some good stuff. Hello. Proximity mine. Oh, I don't want you to go to his body like that. There we go, right to his face. Wow. Holy moly. Alright, we're almost at 10 million after the fourth phase. It's pretty good. It is pretty good. Our multiplier is looking... Why is this still active? That's weird. We're gonna buy the Silphium Bond. We're gonna do it. And away we go. Fabricator cost increased! Oh no! This weapon is hitting so hard. Hey, friends. Those Seeking rounds. They can be a blessing and a curse though, because as you were seeing with Algos, like unless he was down lower, they were just hitting his body instead of his eye. Oh hi. Look at this dang weapon, man. Look at that. I could have gone for the Resonant Shield, but it would have wasted a bunch of time. Okay. Yeah, we're taking that for sure. Yeah, no, we're doing this. Increases protection by 15%? Come on now. Come on now. Anyone else? That it? Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. Nobody's dropping anything. This weapon is so good that I almost don't mind that it has proximity mine. Oh, there's a Healy tower. I was wondering why that guy was staying alive. Hey, buddy. No shieldy for you. No shieldy for you. And I can just stand here. Just don't drop a gun. It really helps with the multiplier. When you can have... Ooh. I only have one key left. Eddie! Almost at 11 million already. Haven't used any Disgorgers. That will change in later phases, believe you me. Ooh. Right, well. Let's crush this right here. Go ahead and pop that. 1, 2. My dash is not working. Oh, I don't want to get rid of this weapon ever. Spitball, narrow and rapid. Not a very fast rapid. So of the rapids, it's not very rapid. Rapid 3 when you have narrow maw just owns. What we got? Resin enhancer, no thanks. I don't need it. Alright. Over 1,000 obolites. With fabricator costs increased. I see you, buddy. Just land right on the top of it. Yeah, this thing definitely doesn't fire quickly. See if we can get a large Sylphium Vial out of this. Be very nice. Resin enhancer again! Wasting my obolites. Oh, it's because you're a big boy. Yup. Show me that red belly. I just have to take the other one out. There are so many dudes in this room. So many dudes. Show me that red belt. And there are green guys too? Sidearm. Give me this. Crud. And I missed. I already had the resin. Oh, did I not have the resin shield? Okay, nice. First fire. Doing some damage. Some ricochet nonsense. Of course, I gotta get rid of it, as I said I liked it. Can we fire? Thank you. That's Palpatine, but those purple lasers are driving me nuts. There's another one of you somewhere, isn't there? It's just you? Really? Fire shell. Nope. Pyroshell with Doombringer, no less. That I have to get rid of immediately. Oh my god, it fires extremely quickly. Crud! Bummer. Oh. I still haven't gotten the Parasites Heal You one. I don't think so, anyway. Positive effects, yes, but not heal you when you pick them up. Womp womp. That one guy was just rearing to go. Oh, we don't have any positive things for me. Thank you. Love it. Just got a key. Oh my god, you all have shields. I got his shield before he jumped off, though. There's one more with a shield, yeah. No, my melee has a cooldown! If this were a later phase, I definitely would have disgorged this room. I love the single shot ones, though. Love them single shots. Because if you have that and you have recharging overload, your alt fire is just constantly on. Ooh boy. Suffer damage from long falls. We don't have a ton of stuff to buy, but it's better than the other one, I guess. So the fabricator costs increased by 50, but then we just lowered them by 15. You're on the other side. This weapon just rips, man. Look at that. And it has Portal Rot. When you hit him, look at the stagger. Stagger of the portals is like nuts. $12.39, let's go. And I have 2 keys. 16 Disgorgers now. Working on Trailing Rod 3. Quad Swarm is always a good time. We'll go for the Obolites, since we can just get this for the Resonant Shield. We'll patiently wait for our melee to come back. Yeah, boy. Long fall that, buddy. I should check on my parasites to see what's still there. Okay. Yeah, I want the picking up parasites repairs integrity one. Please and thank you. Yeah, we'll take immune to slow down as well. Nope. Wait. We'll do getting hit. We'll do the getting hit one. Ah, it's a regular charging shot? Gross. Oh, that's so gross. I might have to disgorge these rooms just out of sheer principle. Yeah, definitely taking that one. Nope. So let's check out what we got. We'll find salvage more often. We still have the max integrity one with pools of acid. Increase protection by 20%. What up? Oh, because we have increased positive effects from parasites. Crushing it. Oh my god, it doesn't even hit hard. There we go. A little carbine going. Let's get the heck out of there. Those guys are hiding above the... Buddy. Right in the face. In the face! I want to get rid of all the little guys. You're really not going to go into your shield? Interesting. I think I heard leech rounds on this. Get on, buddy. No. Energy manipulator. Leech rounds is very good. Leech rounds and Doombringer. We're almost at Algos. In the face! In the face! You too? Get out! Oh, hi. How did he die so quickly? Look at all those ricochets. Look at all those ricochets! That was wild. Phase 5 Algos, let's go! I gotta get rid of this ridiculous weapon. Oh, man, and it had like the always on firing too. Hollow Seeker. Oscillator. Get out of here, dude. We'll see if we have to disgorge him. We haven't used any disgorgers yet. Going to Phase 5 Algos. Pretty good. Not doing a ton of damage. Run, Celine! Dude, Oscillator is so bad. Give me any other weapon, please. At least the tracker swarm's doing some damage. And the little portal beam doing a little bit of damage. Man, when was the last time we saw this phase? It's because Oscillator stinks. Whew. Get a lot of hydration after that nonsense. And there's my counter on hit. So right now we have pools of acid and counter on hit. The good thing is if we get rid of that parasite, we will no longer have pools of acid, which could be a game changer. Nope. But we would have to roll the dice and see what we get rid of, and we have the protection plus 20, so We might just have to deal. Oh, I do have a key. We're almost at 14 mil. Pretty gates. We're about 20 mil. 19 mil short of my PB. We gotta take the weapon. Good, we can get rid of this oscillator. Oscillator stinks! You know, in terms of malfunctions, like permanent malfunctions, those are really not bad. Really not that bad. Counter on a hit, Drew. Totally forgot about counter on hit already. Grab this shield vial, why not? Heck yeah. Ooh, that was close. Oh, hi, buddy. I see you, friendo. Okay. Pretty good pylon driver. Another Pileoid. With nothing here but a key. But you know what? We'll take keys all day. We do love keys. Bloody! Where's the telegraph? Oh, and it's two of you. Counter on hit, Drew. Dude, this pylon driver just took out that entire room. Carbine? Like, that was wild. Especially, I love it when you have two big guys like that and you can tag one on each one and they just damage each other. It's so good. 20 Disgorgers. 20. At 8. We need the resonant shield. Look at all those bouncy. All them bouncy shots. Multiplier's looking respectable. Let's see what kind of rooms we have. Oh boy. I wanted to keep this carbine for a bit. Expanding in 4th shard? Man, if only it was explosive. That would have been nice. Nonsense. Crushing it. Crushing it! Really doesn't do a ton of damage. We have counter on hit and pools of acid. Oh, I see you, buddy. Show me that red belly. Get out. Whew, that felt good. Of course, you have a shield. That counter on hit, man. It's so bad. Oh, I lost all my shields. I almost had 2,000 obelisks. Is there another one? Sure is. Oh, hey, buddy. Let's use that. Let me just remember that I have an old fire. Love it when they're far away like that. Did he just hit me? I think he just hit me. Oh, hi, buddy. Hide from that. Interference sphere there, but so what? Let's see what we have. Can I have the healing with parasites one? Of course not. What we got? Sidearm. Coil spine with some good stuff. Man, I wish it had negating discs. Negating discs is really good, especially if you're fighting Algoth. Woo! Woo! When all things are coming from one singular direction. Hello? There you are. In the face! Single shot. No. Wanted. Wanted the help, please. Multiplier's almost at 70, and we're still in phase 6. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, and it's a full healing room. Thank you. Still have 21 Disgorgers. We've had pretty good weapons, so been able to save our Disgorgers. Getting some headshots. I don't like that. There we go. Counter on hit. Nonsense. Get out of there. Hiya. Get out of there. This weapon, man. Got a kitty coming over. Why don't you come on the couch? Why don't you come sit on the couch? It's like looking for morsels on the carpet. Don't look for morsels. You have a full bowl of food. He said, yeah, but that's kitty food. I want people food. She's 18 years old. She's never wanted people food before. And now she just wants people food. Absolute nonsense. Look at that coil spine shredder. That thing looks dope. Look at that resonance shield up in here. $16.7 roughly. When we got that PB though, man, we were just lights out with our scoring. It was wild. Our multiplier was just like bonkers bajonkers. I always miss that one. the first time. Let's pop you. We just have so many obolites. So many obolites. Sidearm, sure. Can I get the parasite one? Ugh! This does not want to cooperate at all. Because I think we still have a couple of nonsense artifacts. Okay, we already have a resonant shield, but I'll take a safe room. Get another regular shield. Absolution Disgorger. What up? Oh, I hate this room. Let's get out of there. Yep. I see a weapon. Which is good, because classic Drew. Could not be more classic Drew. There it is. Execution Rush. Yeah, let's get rid of Execution Rush. Another weapon. No, that's the same one. Oh, that might have been another Disgorger. Crud. Healy Towers. Why do I see... Oh, boo this man. So many ricochets. Let's go. No! That room was a bear. That room was a real bear. Red Algos, though. We lost all of our shields. We could pop... That's not... bad. Let's see how much damage it does. The alt-fire is okay. I did want to get to phase 7 today, so... Missed. The counter is nuts. Unreal. The counter is just so awful. Oh, I very rarely have to run this way. It's freaking me out. Dude, I might just scourge you. disgorge you again. I was just gonna keep getting hit. I think that was worth it. My golden coil, no! Darn it. Yeah, I think that was a pretty good use of Disgorgers, because he would have just kept hitting us. None of those, thank you. Man, I really could have used a large Sylphian Vial there, though. I'm happy with this run so far, though. Yeah, too. I'm happy with this run. If we can get to 20, I'll be super happy. Like, I don't have to get a PB every time. But if I can, like, if I get to 20, then I'll be happy. Can we do some damage, please? This weapon is nonsense. If you read the rules, I don't do promo. But thanks for stopping by. Okay, let's grab this. Ooh, I see a weapon. Okay, Spit Maw. That hits pretty hard, actually. Come on. Of course he died right. I want to stagger you, please. Turn around. There we go. There we go. Jeez, what a room. I might have to pop my, board. It's not... Reduces repair efficiency. I can't take it because of that. But I did get some health back. Is that the only one? Why am I still showing a red thing here? That's weird. Yeah, babe. Show me that red belly. Whoa, hi. Where's the other one? I know there's another one. Yep. Ooh, that was gnarly. That was super, super gnarly. Had to use my Sylphium Vial there. Yeesh. Did I see a Pyleoid? Ooh. This thing, I've been hit so much that I haven't had my adrenaline. Like, I've had this small reload bar. Man, and I still don't have a key. That's a bummer. The tower heard me say 20 million, and it's just like, oh yeah? 20 million, huh? Tell me I got both. I didn't. Ooh, baby. That was very close. That was very close. Oh, and of course it's this room. Carbine, man, if that had leash rounds, that could have saved my run. Almost ended the run right there. What was that stagger? That just scared the absolute heck out of me. Oh, Phantom Limb, thank you. Dear Phantom Limb, I need you to continue doing that, please. No way. Wow, what a save. Whoa. Oh my god. Another carbine. Please have leech rounds. This make me nervous. I think I did hear leech rounds though. So if we can just stay alive for a little bit. 20 mil and we're only like 98 minutes in. It's not bad. Good boy. Oh my god, I miss these guys. It's not doing a ton of damage though, which is an issue. Oh, at least I can hopefully leash this guy. Get out in the open so I can shoot you. Come on, leash rounds. Be leash rounds 3. I can't believe we're still alive, honestly. I can't believe we're still alive. Heck yeah. Survive that, buddy. That I just needed to get some distance. See the weapon. Come on, baby. Oh. Where's the weapon? Oh. Where's the weapon? Oh, it's behind me. I had to try and get the weapon. I had to try and get the weapon. Sorry, big thing, that you came in right at the end. But I appreciate you stopping by. Oh man, that was brutal. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I try to do these every Monday. I think a couple of Mondays ago I got a PB. You can see my final score today was 20.8. But my highest is 32.8, something like that, which is actually on my YouTube channel if you want to check that out. It's like right around 2 hours. Whew. Yeah, that was wild. We're still in the top 1,500, though. Yeah, you can see my best here. Let me move it up so you can see it. There we go. 32,878. Phase 8, room 15. Yeah, once you get past phase... I mean, really, phase 4 is where it starts to get really tough. But then phase 8 is another kind of jump up in difficulty. Oh, man. But I think I am going to call it there. I had plans to watch Godzilla -1 tonight, but I got like a bunch of calls and texts while I was streaming, so I'm going to make sure everything is okay there. But if you've been watching, thank you so much for watching. I always appreciate when people take the time and hang out with me for a little bit here on Mondays. Thanks so much, Big Thing. I appreciate you. But yeah, give me a follow on Twitch if you want to see these. I try to do these every Monday, but if I do take any time off, or if I had to not stream on a Monday or something, I do post that on Twitter. So make sure you follow me on Twitter. And if you're watching this after the fact, like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. All that fun YouTube stuff. But as I always say, make sure you do love yourself, love those around you. I'll see you next time.